a hand warming thing.
Okay, my left hand needs to be warmer than my right.
Well, the left hand is on the stick, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely. So here we go, Fatality versus WhyYZ. WhyYZ.
You can say that. It's okay. It's okay.
Now, it's his name. I will respect how he wants it pronounced. But yeah, one thing we've seen from Fatality, you know, all throughout this weekend, and obviously all his performances out, he is a fast and aggressive player, and likes to really push how far he can take, you know, all the positions to get wonderful edge guards like that. Reverse Falcon dive will be an early stock in 30 seconds of this first game.
So if somebody told you edge guarding tether recoveries with Falcon dive, you would say that's not really a thing. That's not worth the risk, but somehow he's making it happen. Are they playing this game just off stage?
Oh, crikey, yeah, he was, again, trying to go for these stomps, and neutral air coming out from WhyYZ earlier allowed that. There's the PK freeze KO!
Yeah. That move has had a glow up since Smash 4 like you wouldn't believe. This is a free roll behind, yes it is. If your shield gets hit a number of times in a row, you get a fully invincible roll. And WhyYZ making great use of it, but unfortunately he hasn't been quite able to turn the momentum around.
Yeah. Lots of damage though on the side of WhyYZ, so okay, that berry does not last as long as everyone else's.
No, it does not. It is purely for the visual effect.
Berry is a bit dumb anyway, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but okay, yeah, very nice. Just pushes himself down to ledge, gets forward tilted for his trouble. Fatality looking for an edge guard. Gets a down tilt. Again, people waiting on the edge of high percent. Don't be waiting. You have to choose.
Don't take into account that you do not have the same amount of invincibility. And Fatality was just too scared of the down smash. But honestly, who can blame him? He definitely would have gotten hit.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was nothing he really could do there. I think that was the only decision he could have made! Going again! There it is! Forward, well, the up tilt spike into the runoff dare. That's what I want to see.
Even WhyYZ has got a bit of a grin on his face after that one. Double spike, two different spikes, you know?
Yeah.
We don't just normally double dunk here, we two different moves.
Yeah. I remember, I believe I saw a clip recently of like 4 Mario forward airs like in a row, like getting multiple dunks. If it's 2, if it's 4, it's just good to see. You get the 1 and then you get the follow-up.
There's no better feeling when it comes to finishing a game than doing with a double dunk. Or even a triple dunk, but let's keep it slightly realistic.
Yeah. I mean, there are families watching, you know, we need to make sure.
I love how Fatality was seriously deep in thought about what stage to pick, even though they played like most of that game completely off stage.
Yeah.
But I guess WhyYZ has chosen Lilat. And I know in Smash 4 he used to pick the stage because the slants allow him to get auto-cancel fair. Now in this game, ending lag is reduced, so I'm not sure if it makes quite the same difference as it did in Smash 4, but he still loves it.
Trying to go for the stomp to knee, didn't quite get that one a little bit too far out, I believe with the DI in
Another
there.
PK freeze. Wow, the beefy Falcon dive. That's creative stuff. SD from Fatality. You can see him shaking his head.
Yeah.
No way he thought he would be off stage. Probably meant to land on stage with the down air. And now WhyYZ has got an opportunity. Oh, but that opportunity completely explodes right there.
It is a very strong move, that back air for sure.
Yes, it is.
Just see how fast he's playing at a very high pace kind of game, like getting in as soon as he can, and you know, trying to take these opportunities, these little windows where he has another option just to close the space as quickly as possible. Just trying to make sure that he can't let his opponent he won't let his opponent get settled basically. These are really aggressive nairs into these up airs, seeing the air dodge and moving back with it and going as far as he can with these up airs again.
Oh. He definitely wanted to spike on that, but what a wonderful wait. I bet you Fatality expected WhyYZ to instantly chase after him, go for the high recovery. What a punish is WhyYZ on his way to taking a game here.
Yep, definitely want to do that in a game like this. Landing with that fair just enough to put him back at ease. Now kind of resets that neutral for a little bit, but again, Fatality getting in there as soon as possible, throwing out as many attacks as he can, does catch that shield with a very close Falcon dive.
He is making such wonderful use of that Falcon dive. He's been getting multiple edge guards and just flat out punishes on shields with the Falcon dive, 4 stocks. Now he's getting creative with the Falcon dive.
I did enjoy as well the very late recovery option as well to kind of keep himself safe.
Yes.
Was that jab into forward smash? Is that true?
No, that's a down tilt. And yes, it's true, especially on big floaty characters. Now, Falcon isn't that floaty, but you could see he hit the down tilt off stage, so there was no stage for him to land.
Yeah.
And that's nice. Then he brings out the stick.
Yeah, the big stick.
I have been on the receiving end of that stick more times than I would like to tell you. So, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
I have tried to escape many a time.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, down tilt's always been, one of those moves you can just throw out. It's such a fast move.
Yeah.
So you just sit there and just throw it out.
Like on the one hand, it's not completely safe, but it's so fast that your opponent, unless he has godlike reaction time, he has to take into account what move might follow, rather than how to punish the down tilt.
Love it. Okay, yeah, just catching that movement in with that up tilt. Does have quite a large range for a small lad.
Yes, he does.
Dash attack, yeah. Normally he kind of follows up with a jump there, but goes over and gets caught with a PK rocket.
Beautiful stuff. Of course, not as devastating as Nesta's PK rocket, but there's a lot of damage there.
Oh wow, and he got the spike into the ground, but nothing from that one. Pushes him far back. He's not recovering.
Double hit.
Really nice.
Normally you don't expect Lucas's to go for PK Thunders off stage to edge guard, because it's a multi-hit, doesn't send you far away, but somehow he managed to get 2 hits and get a gimp anyway.
Yeah, but at this point, Fatality, looking to get that connection and didn't quite, but yeah. Oh, was that a Falcon punch I saw?
All I saw was Lucas's up smash. And the down smash, WhyYZ with a 2-stock lead. He is on his way to taking the lead in a game count. Of course, you can never count Fatality out, one of the most explosive momentum-based players you will find.
Yeah, of course. And the audience is clamoring for that 3-stock, though. We've got an offstage scenario. Oh, he threw out the back air, but the Falcon dive does beat it out, of course. That speed coming in.
So much of this matchup has been played off stage, and I think that's exactly what Lucas needs to do versus a Captain Falcon.
PK Freeze to sort of try and keep himself safe. He goes for the air dodge on, the back throw will come out. That should be enough.
Yes, sir. And now we've got 50% of Fatality, 2 fresh stocks on WhyYZ, but Fatality, man, he doesn't stop.
Oh, that was magnet hands to the nth degree!
Is he gone?
Almost! That was beautiful though. Great stuff so far from Fatality on this final stock. Almost bringing it back, but he just needs to keep it a little bit more safe. Can he confirm that second stock and bring it to a 1-stock game? Back air, immediately back in this game. Wonderful stuff from Fatality just to completely hold the line, just dig his heels in and get this game back on course.
He cleaned up a full stock, taking only 11%. And WhyYZ, man, he's feeling the pressure. He doesn't know what's happening to him. He's throwing out smash attacks.
You have a 2-stock advantage. You're not going easy. That's not that easy, WhyYZ.
He cleaned up 2 full unblemished stocks, taking roughly 26%. Who but Fatality can pull that off?
You were talking about it, this momentum-based character. He had it down, you saw him take a breath, he's like, right, I'm 3-1 down now.
Character as in the playable character and Fatality as a person.
Yeah, of course.
His character. My.
Just... and I mean, we saw as well, WhyYZ as well, was just like, man, yeah, I got bodied.
and now we know why, aside from, of course, a superior offstage game, WhyYZ has been doing everything he can to keep this game off stage.
Yeah.
Not only does he have the advantage there, you just don't want to let him back on.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a 2-1 here. Fatality looking down the barrel of a 2-1 against him, manages to turn it around in emphatic fashion there. Beautiful stuff from him as we go into game 4 soon. Picking our characters, Falcon once more, Lucas once again. I mean, I don't think necessarily that anything majorly bad happened from WhyYZ. He opened himself up a few times, and that's all that Fatality needed. Yeah. A few errors.
Yeah, and because of the momentum, he threw out a couple of very punishable smash attacks because he just wanted it to end. And I cannot blame him. But it won't end until Fatality is done with you. But fortunately, it seems like WhyYZ does not let the end of game 2, or game 3, excuse me, phase him, because he just got some beautiful offstage plays.
Okay. Okay, gets a recovery there. I mean, you are right there. I think one of the biggest errors that like a lot of players make, you know, at all levels really, is that, you know, when you're on the verge of getting a game, you can tense up a little bit here. Yeah, that's when you have to relax the most, because that's when you're probably at your most vulnerable, when you're confident that it's going so well.
Yeah, when people feel the pressure, they usually end up dealing with that by throwing out a couple of very punishable gambles.
Down. Oh, Falcon kick's going to be enough from the other side. Strong move at the absolute startup. Gets that forward smash zone. It's going to be enough. Trades it. 2-2. These guys are back and forth, neck and neck.
Yeah, and he hit the down tilt on shield, but like I said, it's so fast. You got to worry about the move afterwards, not the down tilt itself.
Yeah, trying to play around this platform as well, utilizing it just to kind of extend what he can. 70% unanswered, but now that first hit comes out. And it's WhyYZ's time to get a little bit of damage. Is this a turn-based RPG? It's like, my go, your go, my go. 3 up airs. Oh.
And I love the way WhyYZ uses these PK freezes.
No tech.
He's gonna get back though.
Okay, they have just dunk! I love it.
I think like a lot of these stocks have been spikes from both sides.
I'm loving just the reading of the jump over with a turnaround up B as well. The Falcon dive just connecting.
And you know you're confident in a read when you use a move like Falcon dive to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that'll connect, and that's going to be enough. Once again, these guys are just trading back and forth every single time.
Well, if this is the last stock we see this set, I'm very happy that WhyYZ did not let the end of the game go to his head. He has been keeping it aggressive. He has been keeping it competitive. Let's find out if he can force Fatality to game 5. He has the lead right now.
Yeah, just trying to find those hits he needs. Right now, Fatality is playing very elusive.
Ooh. Freeze, gonna miss.
No punish there from either one. There's the up air, doesn't follow up with it. Stays on stage for a little bit. Connects with the up air 2. 1 up air, doesn't connect the second one again. Do good air dodge through.
Okay, yes, that's gonna be it. No! Fortunately for WhyYZ, he plays a very floaty character with a very good air dodge. Otherwise, that would have been yet another clip in favor of Fatality. WhyYZ with the parry, still not fast enough. Back air, a very safe move on shield, if you space it correctly.
Oh, caught him and didn't get the big hit throw. I mean, I know that it's weaker, but even at 117%, that's going to be the Falcon dive. It's going to be it. Fatality secures it 3-1 in some wonderful moments there. Every single time, just seeing a window open itself up for him to get through and punish. Wonderful stuff.
The Falcon dive use in the entire set, man.
He was using it so aggressively and so consistently. WhyYZ not too fast, but yeah, he's got a chicken.
He's got a chicken. Well, they played a good set. WhyYZ can definitely be happy about it.
Rooster.
Again, I've said it before, but I am very happy that WhyYZ kept it so aggressive after that heartbreaking Game 3 loss, because a lot of players will deal with that by throwing out these big gamble moves that are punishable, and then it just snowballs, or they start playing hyper safe, you know? They don't want to let it get out of hand. It's just more fear, more shields, but no. When you see momentum like that, actually have to be a little bit more aggressive, because the other player feels the momentum too, and they want to continue, so they know, they're gonna come at you with those